Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request for Drunk Zaku, who wanted a Hygog in Kimberlite colors. So I've gone with that. I went with the slightly more elaborate tan and green version of the paint scheme. There were two. I kind of hope I'm getting that right, because it's entirely possible that the green part was just because they didn't bother to paint the legs on that one Zaku. So hope I'm doing okay with this. If you had something else in mind, let me know, and I don't mind doing it again. That's my policy. But yeah, this is a Friday night round. I'm with Always Sonic, Nova Gundam, Nexo Hunter, and Spidey Wing. We managed to get into some 5-people queues in a 5-person round, which is not always easy. In case you didn't know, quick matches, group queues, will always search for one person more or less than you are in your group for the enemy team. So if you're with if you're in a group of 3 people, you can find groups of 2, 3, or 4. 4 people, 4, 5, and 6. 5 people, or rather 4, 3, 4, and 5. You get the idea. So the higher up the chain you are, the less options there are. It's hard to get a group. It's hard to get a group queue with 4 or 5, with 5 or 6 people. Sometimes even with 4. And later in the round, later in the night, we did in fact just open up a room because we were having trouble. See, Spidey called for help because there was a raid after him. So, which I just slapped. It is a G5 booster type, I believe. And yep. Big slaps, knocked down Sonic, but he was good about it, as he usually is. His usual thing is if we win, if we get the big numbers, it doesn't really matter. But man, we had a good time, and I'm glad I'm glad we had a good time, and I got some requests, because it's always just nice to be able to do those things together. Sometimes, like for an awful lot of the rest of the night, we have a good time and I can't brain, so I don't always get something I can show anybody out of it. But that's just how it is. I do not always play the good. So let's see. That is Gallus K, which I am trying to kill, but luckily I've got Nexo with us in BB2. So G5 got me, but I'm pretty sure Nexo is going to get the Gallus. Yep, looks like he did. And yeah, so I did a fair amount of damage. Spidey did get killed this time, but yeah, we managed to double back and keep him alive pretty well. I'm really kind of hoping, now that I've gotten a chance to play some Code Fairy, it's pretty good about, it really kind of hammers home the idea of go help your teammates, and I'm kind of hoping that it might, it might lead to more of that within GBO2, because GBO2 could use it. Could use a little bit more, team spirit, I think, but, this is a very frustrating game, and I understand that, because, well, I was talking with Salty a couple of weeks ago, and now that we are both on Zoloft, this game is a lot easier to take. It's, for real, it's really sad to have to say, but that's kind of the reality of it. And, yeah, I am just, if you're not, or if you, are a person who is prone to getting frustrated, it's a hard game to play, especially if you're not playing with friends. Though sometimes, as some people I know have discovered, playing with friends can make it worse just because you feel a pressure to do your the best you possibly can. So that's, it's either way, it's just a hard game. So, and again, just the way the AI works in the simulators in GBO2 and Code Fairy, people who are really, heavily into that may find themselves, having a hard time with GBO2 proper. Just because there's, people respond very differently than the AI does. Just a fact of life. So, and let's see. that is a Gaz R, which is giving us a bit of trouble. It did manage to stop its lunge, so that's good. That Gundam has a hammer, which is not good. You've already seen it, beat me up considerably with the Hyper Hammer. But let's see, Nova. Spidey unfortunately got destroyed. Nova got somebody and is almost dead himself. Now he is dead. Nexo just came back. And I am kind of in a bad spot without boost, which I do to myself frequently. But, okay, now. Where am I going and why? Ah, there's that Gallus K again. Which, yeah, I have not gotten that yet, but I've gotten a few decent things lately. Really happy I got the new Gelgoog. Really enjoying that, but, yeah, I'm just, hoping to get some other new stuff, but looking forward to unlocking the other stuff from Code Fairy. I think I've got like a couple more chapters to record, and I'm waiting on a new capture device, because I made a discovery, which is that I got an Elgato HD60S Plus. The S Plus is designed for 4K and high dynamic range, none of which is true of the monitors I'm using. So there's a flickering that is you've probably already seen it in the Code Fairy videos, and it's driving me crazy. And it turns out that is a common thing if you are using the S Plus with anything short of a 4K monitor. So I am getting the standard S and looking to return the S Plus shortly, because yeah, I want to have something that actually works the way I want to with what I have. Because, I use the "you need a house to go with this doorknob" metaphor very frequently, but, buying a 4K monitor to go with my capture device is kind of the ultimate in that range. So, let's see, trying to hopefully keep the Gallus from killing me. And I've got Gatling, so maybe I can at least trade deaths. Oh, I got it. Okay, good. But yeah, we're, sorry to be rambly, just been a weird night. Gonna be a very busy week, and brain is all over the place if it's attached to my head at all. 30 seconds left. I am dead. We've got a 500-point lead, which ain't much at any cost. And yeah, so just gotta see what happens. I might have time to spawn one more time. No, not really, or if so, not really enough to do anything useful. Trying to figure out where the best place I can spawn is, and as I recall, I don't pick well. Not that I get killed or anything, just I spawn in a place where I don't have time to react and, do anything productive with this last, couple seconds of life. Yeah, see what I mean? And instead of chasing that person down, I should have just shot up the hill. But, oh well. I think it was a decent round, so, got a fair number of kills and such, so let's see. Yeah, 3,000 points. I got 30.97% diversion. I was on people's cameras that much of the time. 5 kills, 4 deaths. Not too bad, I don't think. So, that is gonna do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! On top of all the other weirdness going on, I'm recording this the week, or matter of fact, the night that Daylight Savings Time ended, so, sleep was weird too, so yeah, just everything is just slightly off at the moment.